Here we fitted this Blaupunkt Frankfurt stereo, and we fitted it to this Jaguar XKR. So it's a retro car, obviously, and this is what it looked like before. It's very in keeping for the era of the car. And as you can see, it's quite a basic system, has no Bluetooth, has a cassette player. Look at that. I can't imagine a lot of people knowing what a cassette player is these days. And it's got FM, AM radio, and oh look, it's got medium wave and long wave as well. Okay, probably not even broadcasting in that channels anymore. But there you go. That's the. I think it's got a CD changer in the boot as well, but that's now been disconnected anyway. Now this is what it looks like now. So if you have a look at the stereo, so if I turn it on, what I'll do, I'll move the gear stick over so then you can actually see the stereo a little bit better. So it doesn't look out of place in this dash. As you can see, it's an older car, and having anything modern in there will really stick out. Looks very retro and looks very in keeping. Now the thing is, even though it's retro and that looks like it's got a cassette deck like the original stereo, it hasn't actually got a cassette deck in there at all. So if you open that up, you've got like a USB slot there, you've got an auxiliary port, and you've got an SD card slot there. The stereo now has DAB, normal FM radio, and it also has Bluetooth and Bluetooth calling. So you can still stream music through it via Bluetooth. So if you've got Spotify or anything like that, it'll stream music through it. Also now it's giving you hands-free, so Bluetooth hands-free. The steering wheel control still works with this stereo, so that all that functionality still works. And it's really simple to use. So where you have like the skip button, if you had like a cassette deck in there, this actual button there now is to rewind and it's actually forward and reverse to different channels. So if you was playing like your Bluetooth music through it, you could just basically press that and skip to the next channel. So these are just skip buttons, even though it looks like the reverse and the forward for the cassette deck, which it doesn't have. So it's a really smart little solution if you do not want something that looks really ultra modern, and you just want to keep things retro, but at the same time you want something a bit more modern because you want DAB, you want your Bluetooth streaming, and obviously you want Bluetooth calling, which is, you know, quite a thing these days now, which everyone takes for granted. So this Blaupunkt Frankfurt stereo, there are other range of Blaupunkts as well. So some are like the 80s, that looks like the 80s, 90s and the early noughties, so you could pick which one you want to go for. This customer decided to go for this sort of spec stereo for this car, so it's just ideal really. So there you have it. That is the Blaupunkt Frankfurt stereo.